see somebody drop a cannonball out of the sky on it.
Yeah, don't hesitate to throw kind of out that way too. You can see where the rest of the schools of the mullet are.
There's a hit. I don't know if I hit a mullet or a hit.
Let's slow it down. I think that's 3-4 redfish right in there. Just tailing, see him?
Oh yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah.
A lot of little potholes. You know, for the longest time, I was always looking on the flats for holes. Looking for potholes. When I was a kid, people say fish the potholes. I didn't know, I was looking for holes out on the flats. I didn't know it was just a sandy spot in the middle of the grass.
That pothole is probably a foot deeper than the,
Yeah.
They just sit in there.
Oh, our follower. Oh,
Ooh.
Here we go. I thought he would. He wants it. Come on.
See him?
Yeah. There he is.
Oh,
yeah, baby.
Oh man, what a bite. Oh my goodness.
Ain't nothing better than that's a trout.
The top water is just crazy.
Thought it was a redfish.
I think it might be a small.
That's a little trout.
He had some heart. I don't know how, it's a nice one.
He wanted that mirror lure. Easy. Come on, treble hooks, don't get me today. I don't need it. Yeah, nice little pretty trout. First fish of the day.
Nice.
Well, welcome to this episode of Addictive Fishing. We're up in the top end of, you're gonna have to pronounce this one for me.
Choctawhatchee Bay.
Choctawhatchee Bay.
Choctawhatchee Bay.
Got Capt Lionel James with us. Throwing the top water, the top dogs, the she dogs. We're getting top water bites this morning for redfish. As you see, we just got a trout. But hopefully these redfish are gonna be turning on here in a minute. We're gonna show you some Mogans this morning. Y'all stay tuned to this show. Hogtown.
Hogtown. Dude, he came clear out the water for that one.
He said there's no redfish here. On this flat, you're talking about the Mogan spoon here. This is a perfect flat scenario to work a spoon because, I know you know this, but you guys out there, what I'm trying to say is it's pretty much all uniform, the same depth, and it's all checkerboard bottom. So these redfish can be sitting out here on any of these potholes. And with a Mogan spoon or any type spoon, your favorite spoon, this one happens to be mine, you can work it fast, you can really cover a lot of area. That's what we call like a search bait. If I were to be getting short strikes with this and they're not really eating it, I would switch over to something like a DOA shrimp, slow it down a lot. That way it gives the fish an opportunity to see what they're eating. This is more of a reaction type bite. They see it and it's going away from them real quick and they gotta eat it before it gets away, so they don't really have time to think about what they're eating. At least that's what I think about a spoon. What's your thoughts?
Shiny, let me grab it.
Shiny, it's shiny. Like a moth to flame. There we go, right there.
Oh, nice fish. That damn spoon, sorry.
I do have another one in there. All you gotta do is ask.
The spoon is the magic touch, It's just...
I just love working a spoon on a flat like this, man.
It is killer.
I don't know if I want to do that. I'm gonna come down here and land this one.
Pretty, look at the colors on this one too.
Bear, I don't want to lose my spoon. Get in here. Don't want to lose that spoon. Oh, and a good thing about that spoon too is weedless. But nice little redfish.
Pretty fish.
Pretty fish. So you got some trout around, you say?
Yeah.
What do you say we go see if we can do some trout?
Absolutely, you gotta get rid of that spoon though.
Oh, no, I'll put the silver one on there. Y'all stay tuned, we're gonna be right back. Capt Lionel James right here in Destin in Choctawhatchee Bay.
Choctawhatchee Bay.
I got it. We'll be right back. What's a big trout? Oh, I saw that one come up and eat, brother. All right, finally got us some rod bend and drag screaming. That's a nice healthy osprey. So Lionel, you did what, 9 years you said in the Air Force?
Yeah, I did 9 years active duty. I recently just got out about 3 years ago and got hired on here at Eglin And I was a firefighter in the Air Force, active duty, and I'm a firefighter now. And going on 15 years.
Cool beans. Well, I only stayed in 4 active, 4 inactive. I told you earlier, all my APRs were 9s, 9s, 9s down to the last one that says, how does airman adapt to military way of life? That one was never that good, but I had a good time.
I think we're about the same. I did 9 years, but it was never intentional. You know?
I would recommend it to anybody.
Absolutely.
Oh my God, it was the best move I ever made in my life. Well, welcome back, folks. We have been trying and trying. We went up to Hogtown, caught a couple little fish up there, but trying to show you these Destin redfish that Destin's known for in the Choctawhatchee Bay. Choctawhatchee Bay. So let's see if we can find a couple of here.
That was a nice trout.
What's a big trout? Oh, I saw that one come up and eat, brother.
Ace hook.
All right, finally got us some rod bend and drag screaming.
Beautiful sand Destin.
Well, it was a long time coming.
Oh, wasn't it? Make sure I ain't got no wedgie. This feels like a nice one, bro.
Talon down.
Yeah, nice redfish, Blair.
I used to love coming up here during the tournaments and fish just because of the sight fishing. It's so beautiful up here.
He's going around, he's going around.
Round the back. Where'd he go? You come up on the engine?
Yeah, just a lot, all the way up.
Up on the talon?
Absolutely. Everything.
Got it. How about that?
All right, teamwork, bro. I appreciate it, man.
Hey, that fish is a long time coming, brother. I didn't get a look at him, good size.
Yeah, I think he's upper, well, let's say mid-slot. Mid-slot. There he is.
Oh, yeah.
He ate the mirror,
Put a little bit in that 7.6.
Yeah. About 20.
Come here, dude. You're a long time coming this morning. Ugh.
Probably about 22.
Never been so happy to see a 22-inch redfish my whole life. Well, we've seen a few out here today. Just me and my infinite wisdom. That's the mirror Danny hit. And me and my infinite wisdom, I booked the trip here during the full moon, and it's hit or miss usually on a full moon, but you come out and get you some redfish like this on the flat.
Pretty.
Beautiful. Beautiful little redfish. Not a one mark on him. And we'll see you later, dude. You a slime?
Take it.
Good job.
Thank you.
Well, let's keep it moving.
All right.
Let me get this slime off and we'll keep her going.
Whew. Appreciate you getting there.
No problem. Glad to do it on a day like today.
The $1 million fish in front of $1 million homes. My wife, the one thing she said this morning, and every time I've been out, is that, hey, make sure that when they're taping, like, you don't have a wedgie.
There's a fish. That's the one, baby.
Nice fish.
Redfish.
Nice hit.
Yeah, well, he slammed it. A bunch of little fry around here again.
Yeah, I got something following mine right now.
The redfish have been hanging around it.
It's an easy meal.
When was it they changed the redfish from 2 to 1 here?
About 6 months ago.
It had been recently.
Yeah.
Well, welcome back, folks. We're still out here in
Choctawhatchee Bay.
Choctawhatchee Bay, fishing the potholes. We got a bunch of little fry running around. What kind of bait is that? Looks like pogies.
I think you're about right. Or we call them greenbacks. There's a lot of mullet.
And the biggest mullet schools I've ever seen, man. They are just, every bank you go to here is just covered with mullet.
just continue to hit these potholes and fishing around these mullet, and hope to pick up a couple nice redfish.
Reds and trout. There's a fish. That's the one, baby.
Nice fish.
Redfish.
Nice hit.
Yeah, well, he
Nice.
slammed it. He slammed it like it was going out of style.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
Nice red. That's the kind you want for a tournament around here, ain't it?
Look how bright, look at the color on it.
God, that's a pretty fish. That is a pretty fish. What do y'all see this one? Like a pumpkin.
Ooh, look at, that's a Louisiana color right there.
There's a Louisiana pumpkin color there. Come here, look at that redfish. Is that a pretty red or what? Come here, dude.
Hey man, what's with you with all the spots today?
I don't know. Look at that fish. That fish is just as goldfish looking as it could be. Yes, sir. Oh, looks like he came right from Louisiana. Get that trocar out of the head here.
Dude, nice fish.
There he goes. That's a beauty. Let's get him in the sunlight one time, baby. Look at him. God, they just the color on these things. Beautiful.
Nice fish, man.
Good call, man. I like this spot. I like this spot. Oh, getting late in the day, Lionel. We need a good one. You'll get the big bulls in here in this shallow stuff.
Not a lot.
Oh, trout. T-route. So you not get a lot of bulls up this shallow.
Not really.
Do they ever spawn in here?
You know, I don't see them a lot. Hogtown, they get them a lot. And then I don't think they come in here really because the mid-bay is right there.
Yeah.
And they just don't need to with all that bait on mid-bay.
Mid-bay bridge.
Yeah.
Good trout. You ever have mullet runs this big?
Yeah, around this time in the fall, schools and schools and schools everywhere.
It's an amazing sight just to come see these things.
I mean, there's literally thousands and thousands and thousands of them.
Don't you wish there was as many redfish as there were
Yeah,
mullet out here?
yeah. That's a trout.
That's a trout. That trout came 4 foot out of the water.
Did you see that? I've never seen a trout jump. You ever seen a trout jump?
Oh yeah. On Bugs Bunny, trout, pretty little trout. Just right in there. That's a nice one there.
Nice trout.
That's the kind you like to invite home for dinner,
Absolutely.
right?
Give him about 20 inches, maybe. Fish stories, he's 25.
There's so many people ask me what's my favorite fish to catch. And I got the opportunity to go catch fish all over the world. And still, to date, one of my favorite fish to catch in the world is that one right there.
They're pretty.
They are the most beautiful fish that swim, I think.
There's a lot of them, and they're not hard to catch.
And when they get giant, they get that mustard mouth going in them. Just a beautiful fish. Perfect predator with his teeth in my Come on out of here. They are so neat. What's the biggest trout that you get up here?
We get some really big gators in the spring when they start bedding and breeding.
8,
we get
10?
some. Yeah, we get some big ones.
Well, I might re-rig to one of them Mirrodines.
How about it?
Let's see what happens. Good job. Hey, y'all stay tuned. We're going to be right back here in Destin at
Choctawhatchee
Bay, and we'll be right back. Y'all stay tuned.
Nice little trout.
Or a mullet.
Yeah, well, mullet. Because there's a million of them right here.
Rig It Right by Wright and Miguel.
On today's Rig It Right, I'm going to show you what fellow Air Force vet Captain Lionel James and I were out there using today. Started off and early in the mornings, whenever I have the right conditions, always love throwing the mirror lure topwaters. And this one happens to be the she-dog. It's got a nice loud rattle to it, so it should attract trout, redfish, anything you're throwing at that's hungry early in the morning. But one of the most exciting hits you can ever get is off one of these mirror lures right here. There he is.
You see that?
Yeah, baby.
Oh, man.
Later in the day, when the top water bite kind of quit, switched it up to the Mogan spoon. Now, one thing that is really cool about this spoon, it comes with a trocar hook. And if you see this skirt on here, I like to trim this skirt just right up behind the hook here. That way, if they come up and short strike it a little bit, they're always gonna get that hook. Now, we were throwing the 7.6 inshore Flats Blue model. Had it rigged with 15-pound test Seaguar Smackdown. Awesome stuff. It's so thin in diameter and you just cast it a mile. 20-pound test Seaguar fluorocarbon leader. This is the premier. It's really limp, so it gives the lure a lot more, play and action that you can make the lure work good. Also, I want to show you what Lionel was using out there today. He was throwing the 27 MR Mirror Lure Mirrodine. And if you're at Dick's and you see this orange label right here, that means it's a Mogan series and it comes with trocar hooks on it. Both the Mogan spoon and the Mogan series Mirrodines are exclusive to Dick's, so make sure you get down and get you some because you'll definitely catch you a lot more fish. Remember one thing though, every fishing season starts at Dick's.
Rig It Right by Wright & McGill.
You ever have dreams that you re-enlisted?
No.
No?
No.
I still have dreams that I've re-enlisted. I'm back in Bitburg. So what do we got all in here?
So right here we got a lot of mullet, we got grass, we got docks, and if you put that all together, that's your trifecta. That equals a place where trout and redfish want to hang.
I love fishing around mullet schools because the shrimp or a crab doesn't know that a mullet's not going to eat it and they'll spook up. That's why you always have the predator fish around. Oh, there's a fish. A little better fish here, maybe.
I think so. Nice little trout.
Or a mullet.
Yeah, or a mullet. Because there's a million of them right here.
Yep, it's trout.
Trout.
It is a T-route.
That's about a limit. That's why people love these so much, because there's so many of them. And just like that, it's a limit full.
They're one of the prettiest fish that swim, I tell you that. I think they're shying away from this bigger Mirrodine. Let me get the smaller one on. Yep, Eric Bachner didn't go wrong when he made this little lure.
Not at all.
And this year they got the new Mirrodine XXL coming out.
There, I saw it at iCast, and I think that's really gonna do well for the big reds. Bigger baits, bigger fish.
Yep, that is a pretty one. And that XXL is gonna be dynamite in the Everglades. Well, Lionel, we've been from one end of the bay now to the other, and I tell you what, I don't think we can catch any more fish. I'm sure we could, but we're out of time.
Right.
If anybody wants to come down here and book a trip with you, how are they going to get a hold of you?
You can go to my Facebook at Fishing Adventures with Captain Lionel James, or you can look me up on the web at lionstailadventures.com. Facebook's probably better. That way we can interact and we can talk about your trip.
Cool beans, get everything set up. Y'all ever want to do it, this man right here will do everything he can to put you on the fish. I definitely recommend you come down here to Destin, experience some of this beautiful area, the beautiful water, thousands of mullet, and a great fishing day with Captain Lionel James. Don't forget about the website, addictivefishing.com. Thanks to Emerald Grand once again for putting us up in a beautiful spot right on the beach. Legendary Marine for putting our boat in, taking care of us once again. After that, I guess that's about it, brother.
Time to eat.
We'll see you next week. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. All right.
That's awesome.
Check out more footage from this show by logging on to addictivefishing.com for outtakes and bloopers.
That's a below the boob cramp. They are just nasty looking. Oh, your butt gets hungry for your pants.
He's still on?
He's on.
He's still on. Oh, dude.
Oh, you look like Guy Fieri when you do that, dude.